Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that below. Thank you so much for joining me, and as you can see from the title today, do we really know what it is that we want from a partner, and just how to identify what we want in a partner? I'm basically going to use myself as a case study, but before I get into that, I kind of want to talk to you about a little thing. So basically, as you guys know, I'm really big on writing things down. So in the past, I have like so many journals of a lot of things that I used to write down, and one of the things that I found was that I wrote down what I wanted in like a partner. So that was like years ago, some time ago, I should say. And basically, in the transformation period of when I really got close to God and just really started to ask Him what it is that He desired for me or what would be the best for me, I made another list. And I actually put them side by side and I really just analyzed what it was and that I wanted out of someone and what God wanted for someone for me. And I was blown away by it, just the difference of things and how it lined up with each other. So I would suggest make a list prior to, I guess, prior to you really speaking to God, really asking God to reveal to you what it is that He desires for you, and then write a list after the fact of you being in relations with Him, you speaking to Him, you asking Him for the revelation, and you're gonna be amazed as to the difference in regards to how that's gonna look. So that's something that I wanted to share with you in regards to a tip. Okay, guys, so basically, I'm using myself as a case study. What do we really want out of a person or out of a partner, I should say? And for me, I can say that I never really had a solid example of what that would look like or what that represented, unfortunately. So I didn't have a baseline for what it is that I wanted out of a person. So that basically created me or made me have to kind of look outside, into the world. What's out there, Let me experiment. Is it that? Is it that? So that was sort of like where I was just really trying to figure out what I wanted for myself, what I thought looked good, on the physical aspect or just other things. Like I didn't know better, right? So I was just out there like, oh, that looked good, that looks good, that doesn't look good, not really knowing the qualities, not really knowing what to look for, And it wasn't until I actually spoke with, or I got in connection with a family friend that was a pastor, and he really sat down with me and really was like, what is it that you want, like just really kind of talking to me, really kind of speaking the word to me, really kind of asking me to just look within God and just really opening that world of just really building my relationship with Him, right? And not only that, but he was just a really great example of that in himself. So just really opening my eyes, like, okay, there's standards of what it is that you should want in a partner. Am I seeing, I might not have the direct idea or the direct vision within the scope of my life of what it should look like, but use others as example, mentors, people that are around you, maybe not directly in your circle, but people that you can build relationships to see what it is that it should look like. And it was from him that I was like, okay, like maybe this is what it should look like, And again, that led me to get a deeper relationship with God, and really just sat down and said, like, what is it that you want from me? Like, what is it that is the best thing for me? Really asking those questions, really asking for revelation, really just getting a deeper connection with Him for myself. Who am I? Am I living the way that I should live? Like, just things in that regards. And I tell you, like, it didn't happen in a day. It's something that it's like, even till now, you just continuously grow, you continuously learn. He continuously shows you what it is and where it is that He wants to take you, basically. So in regards to that, I was basically just on that search and that connectivity, and I was able to just really, through that, I was able to find different resources, different directions of things that He would like bring people or show me things that I needed to look at just to see the idea of what it is that He wanted for me. So yeah, when I made that new list, it was so completely different from the initial list that I made. So with that being said, up till the point where I did meet my fiance, when I looked at that list, and that was a list that I felt that was me being with God really revealing to me what it is that He wanted for me, I was in amazement because I was like, bruh, check, 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 check. And I was like, okay, this is kind of scary. But it wasn't scary in the sense of like, it's scary. It was just scary, like, wow, like this wasn't even a list of me. It was a list that was created by God through me, right? So that was how I was able to identify this individual as someone that I felt that was for me, and that someone that was designed for me, someone that literally was God sent into my life based on the things that I looked at. That wasn't a list that I made, but it was a list of the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, that showed me what it is that He wanted for me. So again, I hope that helped someone today. This was pretty quick, sweet, spicy, and short. But again, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. You know you can always reach me at Spiritually Faithful. DM me, send me an email. But again, have an amazing day, guys, and I will see you soon for the next video. Bye.